Super Squad, welcome back to Mahasiswa Super Podcast, the place where we spill all the heck you need to level up your college life. With me, Jimmy Adi. As usual, I'm here to keep you company while you sip your coffee or your tea in this morning. Now, be honest, who here feels like 24-hour just isn't enough? Especially if you're juggling classes, organizing activities, and training for competition. Like bro, our bodies needs an extra charger at this point. But anyway, today we have a special guest, someone who literally proves that human can have three fingers, meaning solid academics, active organization life, and competition achievement. Let's welcome the one and only Dina Hanifa.
Hi, Super Squad.
Okay, Dina is an English education major, an active member of the English Department Student Association aka ESA, and guess what? She just brought home a P plus medal in the women's local 10 km multi run in Lebak, Ujensi. That's insane, Dina. Dina, welcome to the pod. How are you feeling today?
Thank you so much, Jimmy. I'm good. Alhamdulillah, even though my eyes bag are kind of showing because I've just finished a meeting last night.
That's the risk of being the three finger student. So Dina, today we're gonna dig deep. How do you make 24 hours feels like 58 hours? What does a student, athlete, activist sacrifice to just keep her GPA alive? We've gotta break down your ultimate priorities and strategy. Career Strike Super Squad, so please stay tuned. Alright then, let's start with some honesty. Tell us one moment in your life that was super chaotic, like the peak level of your schedule clashing between classes, organization meetings, and training. Spill it for our super squad, please.
There's definitely one. It was my third semester. That morning, I had the final exam for the hardest subject ever, morphology syntax. At 12 p.m., I had joined a futsal match, and it was the final. Then at 8 p.m. I had SFS meeting with the organization team. I literally slept only 3 hours during the exam. My brain was thinking about sport technique. During the match, I mind drifted to what I need present in my meeting. I felt like my body was in three different places.
Damn, that's a maximum stress level. But so how did it go? Did all three survive?
Alhamdulillah, yes, I passed the exam, won the futsal match, and the meeting presentation went smoothly. But from that day, I realized I couldn't rely on emergency mode forever. I need crazy good planning.
Yes, that's the point, Super Squad. It's not about how strong you are to pulling all-nighters, but about strategy. The keyword today is balance, priorities, and winner mindset. Let's move on to segment 2 that we will know the motivation of Dina Hanifa being a three-finger student. Okay then, the basic question is, why do all three? You could have just focused on academics, couldn't afford GPA, and graduated and done. Why do you add organization work and sport competition on top of that? What is your biggest motivation then?
It's so simple, Jip. College gave me knowledge, organization teach me a soft skill like negotiation, leadership that I not get in the college. Sport helped me release my stress and teach the hardest discipline ever. If I only do one of them, it feel like I'm not becoming the best of version of my life.
Okay, it's very deep. But there must be a sacrifice, right? What is the biggest cost for Adina? Is it your social time, your sleep time, or what?
Definitely my social time. I can hang out often or join chill event and sleep. Man, I sleep is the biggest sacrifice. I used to force myself sleep only 4 hours in a day. Now I try to keep it at least 6. Gotta cut my unnecessary time killer.
Oh, interesting point, Super Squad. Cutting out unnecessary time. Okay, break it down for us. What is your weekly routine like?
On Monday to Friday, mornings are for classes. In the afternoon, either practice for 2 or 3 hours, or go straight to organization meeting. Most organization meeting are at night or on Saturday. On Sunday are for totally rest or catching up with coursework.
Oh, so as we can see, Super Squad, it's not just being busy, it's about strategy. Now we move to the core, it's about the Dina time management secret. Okay, Dean, here's the main course. How do you split time between urgent academics deadlines and fixed training session that can be moved?
I use two technique, Jim. The first is time blocking. Every activity from shower to training has its own time block. The second is I use Eisenhower matrix. I always ask myself, is this urgent or important? Or important but not urgent? Now, if a task is both urgent and important, that's the first priority. But if training is important for a competition 2 months away, I still schedule it consistently. The bottom line is do what's important, not just what urgent.
Wait, that's a job. Do what's important, not just what unurgent. Nice answer, Dina. But what about burnout? Ever happened to you? And what do you do when you burn out?
Of course, when I burn out, I don't force myself. I take a break, like a fully day. No studying, no training, no meetings. I watch movies, sleep, eat dim sum, or go to home to stay with my family, my friends. Rest is not wasting time. It's an investment.
That's first one. Rest is part of training. Now about your super system. How important are your lecturers, friends, and coaches? And give us tip, please. How do you ask for permission from lecturers when you have a competition?
Support is 2100% important. Without teammates who share tasks, classmates who lend notes, or friends who help with group work, I will not survive. For the tips, asking permission from lecturers. The first is tell them early, at least a week before. Then prepare proof letter from the campus or even commit surat dispensasi. And then promise a solution. Get up on material or do an extra assignment. Show them that you're responsible even when you upset.
Okay. So we will move to the next segment that we will take the question from the super squad. Alright, Dean. Here are two hypothetical questions from the super squad. First one, how do you deal with insecurity when your friends look chill, hang out aloud, and still get the same GPA as you, who's working super hard?
That's totally normal, but shift your mindset. GPA is just a number on a paper. Mindset that set you apart in the experience you gain from organization or competition, negotiation skill, champion mentality, time management. Those don't show up on transcript, but they're what the real words looks for. Focus on your progress, not others.
Nice answer, Dina. Okay, for the second question is a classic. Is it possible to still have a social life or even a relationship with such a busy schedule, Dina?
Totally possible, but it needs a compromise, quality over quantity. When you meet, give 100% attention, not thinking about meeting or training, and your partner needs to share the same mindset, support each other dreams. The key is communication and compromise.
Okay.
Communication is the key.
Okay, Dean. Time's almost up, Dean. Amazing insight today, Super Squad. Let's wrap the three key takeaway for our Super Squad, Dina.
Sure, my three key points are: the first is prioritize by value, do what is important, not just an urgent. Second is consistent discipline, Studying or training must be a fixed routine, not an option. Not an option. The third is rest is an investment. Don't be afraid to rest when you burn out. Rest make you stronger.
Okay, love it, Dina. Rest is an investment. Before we close our squad, any app or book you recommended for time management, Dina?
I love using Motion for time blocking or scheduling because it's accessible anywhere. And one book I recommended is Atomic Habit. It shows how small habit build discipline.
Awesome, Dina. Huge thanks to Dina Rokhanipa for sharing her time and inspiration. Hope you all get motivated to be a tripping student too. Okay, Super Squad, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode with your friends who are struggling with time management. Your reviews mean a lot for us. Next week, we're talking about another hot topic, how to success in college while working part-time. If you want to check out Dina activities, hit her IG, Dina Rokhanipa. And for podcast updates, follow a podcast super. And I'm Jimmy RD, signing up. Remember, don't just be busy, be strategic. See you in the next podcast. Ciao!